Yes, yes. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Big up to each and every one of you guys in the building already. Love for the love always, guys, man. Remember, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Do all that beautiful and great stuff, man. We're going to spend the first 5 minutes chopping it up with you guys before we get talking about the transfer of Ekitike to Liverpool. Talks are on the way. Listen, man, we was bringing you the exclusives there. I say exclusives, you know what I mean? I'm sure you guys have been up all morning seeing the news and stuff like that. But yeah, apparently Liverpool have definitely in talks with his brother now. So interesting. Is he my first choice? No. But I guess, you know what I mean, if you put the red shirt on, I'll be your biggest, supporter there is out there. Big up to Christian in the building as well. Says big up to Ends in the chat. Big up, man. I'll wait for the people to come in. I know you guys are waking up. Wipe the sleep out your eyes, lads and ladies. Wipe the sleep out your eyes. If you're not awake yet, come on. I'll wait for you guys to jump in. And then we're going big up to Rogue Football. Big up my brother. Big up to you, man. 40-year-old virgin. Big up to you, man. I've seen like 10 minutes of this guy and I like what I saw. Hey, listen, we're gonna talk. I'll wait for you guys to jump in. I'll wait for you guys to hop in. Let me get the light right, man. I feel like the light ain't right. I'll wait for you guys to jump in. Then we get cooking, man. We get speaking. We're gonna compare him versus Nunes and Jota as well. Because look, if he's the one coming in, that's who he's coming in to replace. Yeah, and they haven't been good this season, so he'll be the one that coming in. We speak about their in terms of the conversation, the price they're looking at as well. The price is kind of high still, but I guess it's not our money, guys. It's not our money, so it is what it is. Big up to Dr. EQ in the building. Big up to you, man. Slot ain't messing around. No, he's not. He's not. Exciting times ahead for us. Welcome to Slot Ball. Listen, we spoke about it yesterday, man. Like, we don't know what it looks like yet. We're still kind of in the dark about what what the potential of this team in the style, because we saw a style at the start of the season and we saw a different style in the middle of the season, and we saw a different style at the end of the season. Then we saw the team kind of couldn't be bothered. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Listen, I'm on my own at the moment. I may be one of the guys, if they got time. I know Savage is currently streaming at the moment, so big up to him. And we'll see if the rest of the guys, maybe they're working and stuff like that. So we have to see. Maria, he's a gamble for the price, but none of the strikers were exceptional this season, so I would take it. Same, that's the conversation we're willing to have as well, because none of them has really done well. So yeah, it's none of them's done good this season, so it'll be interesting to see like what he can bring. He's not my first choice as well. I haven't really paid attention to what he is. I'm the same with who said it earlier in the chat. On a 40-year-old Virgil. So I say virgin, that's crazy. I'm the same. I've not watched like a full game. I've just seen a little bit. When we were linked with him, I looked and said, okay, looks all right. I didn't really take the time out to go and watch the games to see if this brother can really do what people are saying. I know there's a few people that, has openly said, nah, look, he's the guy and, he's the one we should go and get. And I'm like, I was more on the notion of trying to get a more, complete striker, someone that's there. I feel like he's still sort of a project for me. That's kind of my thinking. I don't know if you guys think the same as well. It feels like more of a, he's a project. He's a project. But I guess, look, we're building for the future, aren't we? So I guess we're not going to get the finished article with most of the players we decide to go and buy. So it's very, very interesting. Big up to James as well in the building. About time we move like a big club. You are right. We are moving like a big club. We are definitely moving like a big club. Bruno, until he has done his medical and the contract has been signed, I won't believe anything. We have been let down by the club many times before. And I want to see the deal done. Yeah, no, I agree. But that's the thing. We can only stay as skeptical as we can for a period of time. And then eventually we're going to have to start trusting the club to get these things done. As I said, for me personally, I think it's because, look, it's not the old regime. It's still, in terms of the leadership, it's still the old regime. But I feel like with this manager and what he requires and what he wants, I feel like there has to be a change because they can't treat Arne Slot the same as they treated Klopp in terms of what he wanted. Arne Slot wants to put his own stamp on this team. We've spent seasons without spending any money at all, so it's about time we go into it and start spending some money and start doing what we're meant to be doing as a big club. Big up to Simon or Simon. Big up, morning, and give me Henry on revibes. Mad still, that's big props, my bro. That's big props. Hope you and the family are well. Still need 2 centre backs. I reckon Bramthwaite next. Bro, I want him, but these men always shut me down. Every time you've seen how whenever I bring him up on the channel, I get shut down rapid. I'd love it to be him, bro, but I don't know. They shut me down so much I don't even know if I want him no more. Like that. So, but yeah, family's all well. I hope you guys and your families are great as well, man. You know what I mean? Anytime we spend above ground is a great day, bro, I guess. You never know when our time comes. So big up to each and every one of you guys, man, and blessings to you each. Zane, for 100 million euros, you can get a better striker. I think so as well. But if that's what the gaffer wants, I don't know. Big up to bro. Thought we forgot about him, to be fair. I did as well, but apparently not. Big up to Tony Steele in the building. Yes, sir. Is in the building as well. Big up to yourselves, guys. Revenite, love, bro. You know what I mean? I see you yesterday. Some great conversations in the chat. Big up to you, man. Kem as well in the building. Big up, man. Big up to each and every one of you guys, man. But let's shift it. Yeah. Definitely in talks with this brother. It's going to be interesting to see. Is he the one that you guys want as well? That would be an interesting one. I'd love to know if that's what you guys want as a player in terms of a striker. I was leaning towards more Isak, but obviously the word on the street, because they qualified for Champions League, he's not going to want to move, or it's going to be a lot more difficult to sign him. That's who I kind of wanted. I wanted that as the end product, the end article. He's the guy, 25. I think he's ready. Okay, I see you guys in there with the Alvarez shout. I know you guys have been saying the Alvarez thing, bro. I just don't see it happening. For me personally, I just don't see it happening because he just moved there. Do you know how crazy? And they signed him for 80 plus mil. That means we're gonna. But then you're right, because then if we're gonna spend about 100 mil on Ekitike, we could use that and go and get an Alvarez, right? It could. Okay, all right. I see it. Big up to here in the building. Ekitike is worth more like 60 M's. Yeah, what is players worth these days? I don't know. Like in terms of how do we calculate their values now? Is it goals, performances, age? Like there's so much things that go into it. Big up to Uncle Rods as well in the building, bro. Big up, Rods. We need to do a stream, my bro. You know what I mean? It's been too long. Let me know what the your calendar looks like, man. Because every day I see you streaming, bro. So I don't know if you got any spare time, but let me know, man. Big up to Vikash as well for subscribing to the channel. Love for the love always. Question then: if you can't get Isak, would you want Ekitike or Delap or Meta? Sorry, let me read that again. If we can't get Isak, would you want number one Ekitike or a Delap and Mateta duo? I think Mateta is good. Delap is all right, I guess. I know you guys love him. No, but I don't know, man. I just wanted Isak in it, bro. You know when you just want something because you know it's gonna work, and because you can't get it, yeah, it's just mad. That's all it is. But to your question, bro, if I had to choose, to your question and love for the question, you'd get 2 in it. You'd rather get 2 than the 1, because at least then you'd be, at least you'd be in a good position then, right? I guess. Yeah, that's what I'd go with. I'd rather go with that as well. Let me when you're ready, bro. Okay, well, Rods, if you're free now, I don't know if what the morning is holding. I don't know if you wiped the sleep out your eyes. I don't know if you drank a cup of tea. If you're free, let me know. So drop me a WhatsApp and I'll send it and let the people come in here from your thoughts as well, from your side of it. Big up to Charlie. Ekitike fundamentally is better than Nunes, better than both on the ball and getting players around him involved. Needs improve on finishing, but only 23. Charlie, that's a great shout. Like from what I have seen of him, you're right in terms of he does bring other people into the game as well. What I've noticed, he's got really great feet. He's got speed as well, which is mental, and he's got that air of calmness around him as well. So that's what I've seen from what I've watched the videos and stuff. That air of calmness, but I'm pretty sure you could probably find other videos where he's rash and snatching at shots and stuff like that. So, but from what I have seen, it looks like and because in my mind, all I'm picturing is everything else going on behind him. Pause. I'm looking at getting that Florian Wirtz deal across the line, so him behind him. You're looking at Salah on that right-hand side, Diaz on that left-hand side. Then you got whatever combination you want to go with in the field. You're looking at really, really top players behind the striker. But that's what I've seen. But big up. Love for the love. I appreciate the super chat. Okay, man, like Savages in the building. Bear with me, my broski. Let me get you in the building. Big up,
man, like.
Big up, man. Appreciate you jumping in, bro.
Yeah, sorry, bro. I was on the stream.
No, I know. I told the people anyway. But Sav, quick one, guys. I got to pause the conversation on football for a second. I was watching the stream, Sav. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was kind of upset, man. I don't know. Every one of the streams in terms of the last few Raws and Smackdowns. Because I've watched them and I watched and I agree with everything you've been saying. It feels like they're not caring enough about it in terms of it. As long as within the house, they're cool. Everyone outside of that, they don't care about. It's like, yeah, you guys are gonna watch anyway.
Pretty much, man. I mean, Triple H told us himself on that podcast. So, yeah, I mean, he said everyone can moan all the like on the internet and that, but I've got 16,000 people as a market research, and I'm like, okay, but you've got millions at home, so I think you might want to pay attention. But I get it. As a business, they're doing great. It's very reminiscent of football, isn't it? You know what? You know what I'll quote it as? Not this bad, but it's almost like Tottenham, innit? Tottenham's doing the best in business in the Prem. They make the most money. They're running the business perfect. They're staying in the Premier League. They've got all these people. They've got Beyonce coming to the stadium, 50 Cent coming to the stadium. They've got a go-kart track underneath, NFL come. But for Tottenham fans, they're like, yeah, we hear all of that, but we're 17th. Now, this season's different because they won a title. But what's that reminiscent of? Last season's WrestleMania. WrestleMania was great the year before as well, wasn't it? That's the Europa League. But then you go back to being shit. It's what it is, man. But I'm not going to start fucking telling them until they fix it, to be honest, bro. So if this is what it is, bro. But anyway, what are you saying anyway? You good?
All good, my bro. Appreciate you asking, man. Just chopping it up with the people. Sean P in the building. Big up to all of you guys, man. Big up Morris joined the chat as well. Big up to Nick as well in the building. I love the man, them, bro. Honesty, my broski. Love, man. Big up to everyone. Now we're talking about it's the TK, bro. We are now officially in talks with this brother. I said I didn't think of him as a first choice / second choice because I've stuck with the Isak thing.
Yeah.
I've openly agreed that you guys shut me down a lot of the time. You're like, bruv, listen. And I'm like, all right, I've come to terms with it.
Yeah.
I have not watched this brother like that to go, yeah, he is the guy. I just knew what I wanted to see in the team. If he's the one that, we get in the team, then it is what it is. From what I have seen from the compilations, I have taken away, he's a quick youth, great feet, he can link play well, and he's got a bit of a calmness around him as well in terms of the way he operates and his finishing style and finishing type. But apart from that, I don't know nothing else around him.
Yeah.
And the only thing that keeps playing in my mind is if we can sign all the players that we are linked with, Florian Wirtz, Kirkes, Frimpong, with the likes of Salah still here, Diaz, McAllister, Graven. Like, I'm looking at all of that and I'm like, right, it's not just him. The others will make him better as well within the team or whoever we decide to go and get. But the price tag is what I'm hearing, bro, and it's 100 million euros.
Okay, that I was literally about to ask you that because Ekitike is one of the people that any links with Liverpool I've not really paid attention to. I never knew. See, when you said that price tag, I thought I was about to ask you, and I thought you were going to say back to me 60 mil or 50 mil. So hearing 100, again, I don't care about the money, but I know Liverpool's type of budget they would use. I actually think he's a good player. Like, I've kind of downplayed and not spoke about him because I feel like everyone's just gassing stuff. And then I don't want to be part of that conversation. He's young. He's good.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you like in a footballer, innit? So I think you'd like him if he was at the club. I think you would. But I do think there's other players in the same kind of realm who are probably cheaper as well, and probably a young age also. So yeah, I don't know. He's a good finisher. Um, if Liverpool's got the money to do it, then do it, I guess, because you'll have him at the club for a long time. But I just thought, I'm probably wrong. I was just under the impression that if all those other signings go through that you just said, naturally in my head, I'm like, well, that means we're not going to have much money left over. So why wouldn't we buy two players for the price tag instead of buying one for the price tag? So, for example, I don't know how much João Pedro is. I don't know how much he costs.
So
Or
let's say 60. I think there was like a rumored 60 million release clause. Rumored, I don't know.
yeah, okay. So João Pedro's got 60 million release clause, and then you've got,
Mm.
and he would have cost 100. You got 40 left over. That 40 could be spent on some other position, some other backup position, or something like that, or it could be spent on two strikers. Gyökeres, like I've seen the Gyökeres price tag now, and so for me, it's like I don't understand why. I mean, I
Why?
know why because the scouts would see them, but I don't. If Gyökeres is there for that much money, why would you want to pay an extra 40 for this guy? Not that he's not shit, bro. And to be fair to him, even though his finishing's good, it's not as clinical as everyone thinks, but he is good. But he is similar to like he plays closer to how Isak plays. So if you want Isak and you can't get him, this is probably the guy to go for. But when it comes to money
Okay.
and that, I'm like, Gyökeres has been he's been tearing up the goals, bro. Like I don't understand why he wouldn't be your guy. I like I don't know. I don't know if we're going with the number 9 thing. Maybe that's the reason why he doesn't want to get him because Gyökeres is a number 9. He's not some false 9. But if you want to go with the false thing, then I'm sorry, I would get João Pedro. I'll just get João Pedro, bro.
And that's the thing though, Sav, because I'm going, what are we trying to do? And obviously with the price tag, I don't know if we're stung by what we tried to do with Darwin and he didn't work out. Do we really want to go out there again and go and get an inexperienced striker for that value again and then get it wrong again? Obviously, we're talking about different manager, different way of how he sees football.
Yeah,
His department and team is different as well. So they have their own ideas as well with the manager in terms of what they see in a player. But if we get it wrong again, we've spent that kind of money on, and that's I think that's my reserve, bro. I think that's why
yeah,
I'm a bit reserved with it. Because in my mind, I'm like, if we go and get it wrong again, all that money we wasted, you could have just gone and got Isak. And I know he will work because we've seen him in the Premier League,
yeah,
what this brother does. Gyökeres as well, you can take a gamble on him because you've seen his work, his body of work over the last few years. He's not scoring goals just from a league level. He's scoring goals from the Champions League, the big stages, and he's doing it for internationally as well.
yeah.
So I'm like, why risk it in terms of the future thinking and going, yeah, in the next future, boom, he's going to be mad. Why not just go and get the ready-made done? Don't waste the time now and gamble on it. I'll say gamble. Obviously, they've done extensive research in terms of what players they want to get. But you go and gamble on it, and then he doesn't work out again. Then what will we got? Well, we just spent another 100 M's on another player that didn't work out.
Yeah, bro, I'm with you, man. Like I just it's very hard because I know that this Liverpool scouting system, they know better than me in it. I'm a fan. So I see stuff surface level. I would like to say that I'm a student of the game, but I'm still not a scout. So they're not looking at the same things I'm looking at. They're looking at every little thing, how this person links up with that person. Instead of I can just say it, I can just say off the top of my head, oh, this person links up with that person. But let's be honest, I'm not at home with a video of Salah there and a video of Ekitike here. Oh yeah, if I draw that line there, he does this. I know we pretend like that, but we're not. So I'm not going to try and speak over the scouts. But I'm just thinking like I'm almost sure Isak's going to stay at Newcastle. Gyökeres is available. Cunha's gone to Man U. Ekitike is available, fair enough, and his money and stuff like that. But I'm like, I just don't get it. Like I'd rather get João Pedro and Jonathan David together than get Ekitike, to be honest, bro. Because I'm not sold on Jota's legs, and Jota's my guy, bro. But I would rather go. Jota's not leaving, but we're not sure on your legs, bro. So we'd rather just finish this up, and we'll get these players in, and then if you're about and you're kicking it, we'll work with you. If not, don't worry, we got Jonathan David and we got this other guy. I don't understand. They're splashing the cash and everyone's happy about it and that, but this isn't a person who has got like, I don't know, he's been around for years and all that stuff and is established. Like Gyökeres is established now. But I trust the team in it. I trust them, man. Like we don't make that many bad signings, to be honest. But I don't know. I don't know, bro. He's one of them people, Ekitike, where as much as he's linked to Liverpool, he could easily end up at West Ham in 2 seasons, bro. And you just be like, oh yeah, remember that Ekitike guy when we was linked to him? And we've done that loads of times where everyone gets gassed off one person, lies to themselves, sees a compilation, and then they just end up at a club what's random. Like everyone was gassed on Andre from Brazil. He plays for Wolves. He plays for Wolves, bro.
I've not heard him anymore. I didn't even know that. I knew he went there.
Bro, he played it in the beginning of the season. He played against us and clamped all of our players, bro. And he plays for Wolves. Remember Sangara, bro? Didn't come to Liverpool, went to Nottingham. Don't play. So we're linked to all these people. Everyone gasses them. What's the other geezer? Max Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
Plays for Brighton. Shit. He's not doing good for Brighton. There's bare people that I'll take. I'll take Jonathan David and my man. What's the Brighton? Enciso from Brighton.
Enciso.
I'll take. He was on loan at Ipswich most of last season. I'll take him. So for me, I trust the team. I have to trust Slot now. He's giving me no reason not to. He's the manager. He's wants the Prem, so I'm gonna trust him. And if that's what he wants, Ekitike, then get him. He obviously knows something different that I don't. He's a Premier League winner now. But when it comes to money wise and bang for your buck and all that, bro, I don't know about some of these guys, bro. Like Ekitike. Remember when before my man went to Man City, Marmoush.
Yeah,
be deadly serious now, man. Them don't lie in the chat. Everyone, hear me out. They were playing together. Nobody was mentioning this guy. They were mentioning Marmoush.
Yeah, Marmoush.
That's true.
As soon as Marmoush was linked to leaving the Prem, I like Ekitike anyway, man. That is my kind of striker. So okay, so man, had 6 months of gassing at one guy, bro. Like he's good though. He's good. I don't want to mug him off, but he's as good as anyone else I see over there, bro. Like you already know, bro. My guy's at Dortmund in it, so I don't want to lose him in that. But you know, bro, like you know who's better in it because you was gassing him when we was watching the Champions League match. Like, what? Why is nobody talking about this guy, bro? You know in it. Garassi in that blood.
Nah, he's cold, you know. I don't understand why no one's talking about this brother like that.
What was he on in Champions League? Like 10 in 10?
He was some dumb. I think he finished top goal scorer in the Champions League, bro. Unless someone else is now past him.
He lost the ball, bro, but he was still scoring a hat-trick, bro.
And the way he plays, power, pace, strength, can finish. He great in the I'm like, oh, why is? I know, maybe another Mateta, but big up to Dean in the building, bro.
Big up, man. Big up.
We didn't get to link up, bro. I heard you was there. Didn't get to link up. We'll try and find. Can I point something out really quickly though, Dean, before you get started?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're in a bird sanctuary, but I can hear some beautiful birds just tweeting in the background. I don't know if you're in like some rainforest right now streaming, bro. But
bro, this is what you hear when you're champions. You hear it's tranquility, bro. It's tranquility, bro. You hear birds. You hear humming. You hear all sorts of stuff, bro. It's beautiful here, bro. You get me? Nah. Sunny East London. That's all it is, bro. Sunny East London. That's it.
Talk to me, man. Ekitike, bro. That's the guy we're now in talks with.
Obviously, just like Fabrice said, yeah, when we was talking about Mamouche, man done all their research on Mamouche, and I didn't even know about this guy existed. I knew he was there, but man was on Mamouche. I thought, yeah, Egyptian, it's going to work. I honestly thought we was going to get him. But now we got linked to Ekitike. I done my research like everyone else does. Find out every single thing you can find out about him. He looks good to me. Fast.
Yep.
Looks like he can finish. He gets in the right positions. So obviously they all show the greatest highlights they've got of him.
Yeah,
obviously.
of course.
So we know that in it. So my thing is this year, while John Henry, I don't know where his wallet is. I don't know who's using it or using his credit card. While it's free, go and get the players because I don't know what he's going to do next summer. That wallet might be locked away, not used again for another 3 years. You get me? So if he's willing to splash the cash, I'm on it. You get me? And the thing is, Slot ain't give. If Slot, that's who Slot wants. Yeah, Slot doesn't give me no reason to doubt anything he wants right now. Yeah. So if that's the striker he wants, go and get him. I don't care how much he costs. Me personally, it's not my money. For how many years I've been trying to be an accountant for Liverpool. I can't do it no more. You get me?
Exactly.
As far as I'm concerned, we got about 800 million to spend this season. That's how I see it. In fact, all this non-spending we've done, yeah, and all the spending our teams have done, bruv, go and get him before John Henry realizes what it's missing, bruv. Seriously, because once he realizes that's missing, you know what's gonna happen. All the signings gonna dry out.
I'm gonna realize and cancel the phone at the bank. Yo, lost my card.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. We know that's gonna happen, bro. Something's fishy about all these signings to me, bro. Like every minute we linked with a new. We're trying to get worse, and we still linked with £100 million strikers. What's going on here, bro? What is happening?
It's not
I
normal.
thought it was one or the other, bro.
It's not normal. We're not in a position where this is normal for us as Liverpool fans, bro. We've watched Chelsea do this. We've watched City do this. We've even watched Arsenal to an extent, bro. Go and buy Rice for 105 million and still go and splash out on other players. Like we've watched other teams in the league go and do these things, and we're just watching like, all right, we'll wait for our little 30 million deal. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly, bro.
30 million, and then it might be a player that we have to sell to even fund that as well. That's what we as Liverpool fans have been used to over the years. But now,
smart man.
Yeah, it's
mad.
Like,
because what's happened is we've not been splashing the cash for so many years, innit? So it adds up, bro. Like when people are like, "Where's the money?" It's still there, innit?
Yeah,
it's still there, bro.
It's there. It's not being used, is it? So it must be just sitting there, bro. It's there. Like,
we never have an FFP problem. The reason why there's all them financial statements like Liverpool can spend in the excess of whichever is because it's money you bring in by what money you can spend on it. You can spend as much money as you want in the Prem as long as you can prove that you've brought it in through advertisements and the right means. And I think you can. I can't remember what it is, like 5% or something like over, and that's where people because what's happening now is people are gambling their money on buying players at the beginning of the season, hoping that they'll get Champions League football. But if it doesn't work out, you're fucked. Which is what has happened to Villa. It happened to Villa the season before that when they lost Douglas, and now it's happened to them again, and they're gonna have to sell some players again. But we're Liverpool, and we're always fine. So our FFP is fine, but we can spend whenever we want. We've got great advertisers, and that we've got great money coming in. We've got all this prize money. And by the way, people don't mishear what I said. Innit? When I just said about Ekitike, I didn't once say he wasn't good enough. I didn't underestimate him. I don't know when people hear stuff like that. All I said was, I myself would have 2 players over him for the price on it. But I've already given you the players. It's not like I'm just saying. I'm looking at our team and I'm like, I want us to have a good bench as well, innit?
Yeah,
and that's kind of my thing. I'm like, I want us to be able to go to Champions League and still have a strong team without. He can't play today, so we're gonna have to use whatever. And then all of a sudden, all of us have to do a show on. Is he ready though? No, I just want somebody off the bench. Wherever, like Man City, for time we watched them have like Mahrez on the bench. I want that too, bro. I want you got Mahrez quality on the bench. Then what have you got on the pitch? That's what I want, bro. You get me? I'm not dissing anyone, bro. Like these are all professional footballers, like they're top players, and obviously they can step up when they get to the Prem as well. But I'm not one of these XG shots on target kind of people and that because it don't work. Football in it. If Kudos was available, I'd get Kudos right now.
I'll get Kudos. I would have Kudos all day.
People are gonna instantly start talking about how many goals and that. I'm not watching that, bro, because I've seen how much chances Liverpool can create, bro. Just watch what the player does in it. Now, if he was having the chances and missing bare open goals, that's different. But hey, man, here's what it is, man. If they're gonna spend the money, I'm with Dean, bro. Spend it. It's not my money. You get me?
Yeah, just spend it, bro.
After what all of us just went through on the weekend, I deserve for the money to be spent, bro. For the train money, the food money, the rain money, bro. Spend the money in it. That's what we just went through. All that parade business. The millionaires were on the bus and they left. As soon as they left, I know they got central heating on that bus, bro. Man up there, man up there with Calvin Harris and that. I got to see Virgil for 17 seconds, bro. So spend the money on us, bro. Let me enjoy the season. You get me?
Standards.
Bro. That's true, man. Go and spend. It's just because we're not used to it. That's all it is, bro. We're just not used to the club moving in this manner in terms of you're at the top now, lads. Where do we go from here now? Are we looking to stay? Or are we looking to just plateau and just chill out and let other people catch us up like we did last time? We allowed City to get their players back and fit and ready to go again. We allowed Arsenal to go and invest to make those steps where they caught us up as well. Now we can't afford that now. Now we're in a position where, like, not every 2 seasons are going to be the same, but at the moment, from this season, we're 10 points clear of second place, wherever it is at Arsenal. So we can carry that on. We can hit that same number, but then increase it with the signings and make it better for us. Win those games against Arsenal. We didn't beat them this season. Like, it's crazy, bro. We should have beaten them in at least one of them games. We need them 3 points. There's Man United as well. We drew one and we won one, but you're like, yo, that should have been easy money, bro. Easy food. The loss, like, against Forest and all of it. I'm not saying the players shouldn't have done that, but you need to improve the team to make sure that can't happen again. Then you're talking about if you can hit these same numbers again, and then with the new signing, increase it by another 10 points. That's going to be a hell of a lot for Arsenal and City to try and catch, because now they have to be near to perfect. They have to be near to perfect. We're going to have to do that as well. But if we can hit that same number and be, bro, it's going to be a long day for these teams, bro. But also,
it's true.
Their factor, man, that they can't beat us, bro. We can't have Arsenal fans. Like, no, that's why some of the times they still talk, because we didn't beat them, even though we won the league. To them, they're like, yo, that team ain't that good. In their mind, like, psychologically, even though we finished by that many points, in their mind, they're like, yo, they're not that even that good. No, we are, but we have to now beat them, bro. We have to, like, smoke them up. That's why in that first half, when we were smoking them, and then the second half we dropped off, I'm just like, yo, we just gave them extra excuse now. Because if we just stuck how we was playing, that could have been a 4-5-0 game. And then I think they would have been, they are that good, you know. But big up JJ, man.
But we gotta just do what the Roman Empire done, bro. We gotta build. See, from a power of strength, bro. We're like the most powerful team in the Premiership right now, and we gotta just keep building. We can't let teams start taking a brick by brick and catching up, bro. That we've done that before, bro. So now we are where we meant to be. We're on our perch again. So now we just gotta build, bro. Because otherwise, we've seen what happened last time, bro. Our players got old. Man City caught back up, Arsenal caught up, and then we left in third place for a couple of seasons. I can't go through that again, bro. I can't watch Henderson get old. I can't watch Fabinho get old, can't run. I can't be doing that, bro. Like, this season, like, what I'm liking is that this is front foot play now. This is front foot. We're not sitting on the back foot, sitting on our laurels, bro. We're actually going out and get the players we need immediately. And that's what big clubs do, bro. It's about time we start acting, because we're hench, bro. We can't be here looking all hench and just getting battered up by these little small teams. Bournemouth spending more money than us every season, and West Ham spending more money than us. Bro, these are little man to us, and they're just punching us up in the transfer window, bro. We're just here, just chilling, bro. We need to move forward, and this is the first time I've actually seen this in a long time, bro. You get me? So
I agree with you, bud.
I'm happy.
Ain't no way you see that aerial shot of the Liverpool parade, and then we're trying to buy little man players, bro.
Thank you, bro.
That makes no sense, bro. You get me,
bro? It makes no.
I don't mind. I'm not saying be a dickhead. Like, I'm not saying man some stupid money you just sell yourself and whatever. No, I'm not saying that. But move righteous on it. You get me? Do the right thing, bro. Get ahead of the game, because nobody really foreseen that Man City were going to fall into, not forget how they played, because they still ended up finishing third, bro. Like, they ended up with the same slump we had the season before, bro, where man's legs really did go that quick, bro. It's not their fault. It just happens, innit? You get me? So it's like, okay, finally Man City's done what we've done on that, bro. Like, they weren't meant to. They're normally ahead of the game. They normally get rid of people quick, get people back in. Now we're ahead of the game. Dean's right, bro. Like, don't let another season go by. Don't do it, and then let Man U and all that catch up with you, because they'll spend and put themselves in debt anyway. They don't care, bro. So already when you see the moves Man U's making, bro, brother, we know football does not take that long to change around, bro. I know it seems like Man U will never get there again, and this team, brother, it happens so quick. Couple injuries to your team, you fall away, and that someone gets a bit of luck, and then you're good to go in it. So we should strengthen, man. And next season we should be going for the Prem and the Champions League, bro.
Standard.
We saw when we went again and we didn't sign no one, then the injuries just killed us, and we were top at Christmas.
January. Top at Christmas, yeah.
And you're just like, yo, just if we would have just like would have went back to back, bro, we would have done it. because we still carried on where we left off, smoking these teams, and then it just the injuries, bro. When we started plugging gaps, then it was just long after that, man. It was just
long.
And now we're in a position again, bro. We're back again in the position where we all said to ourselves, "Yo, we are the best team right now. How do we make us even better?" And
Exactly.
last time we made a big mistake, bro, and I hope this time, just by what I've seen, these guys are moving in terms, but nothing's done yet. We're having a great discussion, and we're excited, and the fans are excited, but no one's actually officially signed for the team at the moment. So once those dominoes start, falling, and these man Frimpong comes in, and Florian Wirtz, then it's Kirkes, and then you go, okay, all right, I see where we're going now. And then you get the striker in, then you go and get the midfielder, then you go and get the team is gonna be mad. This team is,
and these are fresh youngsters, These are young players, bro, with legs, bro. It feels so good. You're just getting fresh. It sounds mad, but it feels good, man, because these are fresh guys, man. All of them have got a bit of pace to them, energy, strength. Bro, I'm loving it, bro. The people we're linked with is the players I'll be interested for once. You get me? Now, I know Klopp had players like the Manes and Salahs. I know it wasn't him that wanted Salah and that, but these are the sort of players I want. I'm so happy these are the players that you want, like as a fan, not just as a business, like we're looking at the numbers and it's the Powerball thing. These are players you actually want, bro. These are different. These are difference makers. Frimpong, you know what he can do. Kirkes, you know what he can do. He's the best left back in the Premiership this season gone past. You get me? Wirtz, everyone knows about Wirtz, bro. Like me personally, if we could have got Musiala, fair enough, we can't. So Wirtz, yeah, we're here now. So, bro, we're going for the right targets, bro. We are where we are. We are acting like how we should be acting. We're the biggest club here, so we're acting like a big club for once. You get me? So yeah, I'm thrilled. I can't even lie, bro. You get me?
Appreciate that. Let me get this super chat out of the way as well from Jen LFC. Big up to yourself, man. Love for the love. Big up to Enz and Savage. We appreciate you. Big up to you, man. And also, guys, man, get those likes up, man. Love for the love, but show a bit more love by just hitting that like button. I appreciate it. I don't really like asking for it. It's just long. It's just one of those things that help. You guys know it works. So please, there's 360 of you, nearly 500 across both platforms. Would love and appreciate if you could just smash the like. Just get it up to 2. Just everyone that haven't, just look down. Have you liked it? Like it, and let's just carry on the conversation, man. But I appreciate it nonetheless. Big up to the new subscribers as well. There's a few of you subscribing to the channel, so love for that as well. JJ, man, what's your thoughts, bro? I don't know if you're there. You can hear us.
Yeah, man. Well, what's going on, people? What's going
Big
on?
up, man.
What's happening?
Yeah, man. Look, bro. It's a weird one, isn't it? I feel like Ekitike is getting the same stick that the Sesko brothers getting. Man ain't really watched him like that. I'm not saying he's rubbish. I heard someone just on the timeline now say, "Oh, he's like Nunes as well." So every striker's like Nunes. Not even watching what he can do in it. For me, this is just an indicator to like, okay, this summer anyway, I know what type of forward he wants. If he can get a forward, it's going to be in the mold of an Isak. It's going to be a mold of a Sesko. To put it bluntly, even in the mold of a Nunes, but that's just it's a bit better technically. Do you know what I mean? His conversion rate's a bit better because when you deep it, right? And I know we all want the bad boy forward. We all want the Isak and the most popping striker, right? And that's fair. Every team wants that. But Liverpool actually don't need that. Reason why you don't need that, right, is Liverpool creates so many chances. They know it, like, not this season gone, but last season when Jota was available and scoring, man was saying Jota's the best finisher at the club and that. Right? That weren't no £100 million signing or whatever. It was 40 million from Wolves. Right? So Liverpool, the way we play and the players we've got, we create so many chances. You just need someone like a Nunes, like, that instead of having 12% conversion, he converts 20%. Now when he's converting 20%, it looks a whole lot different because you've got a striker now that scores 20 goals a season. It's as simple as that. And that's the way Liverpool look at it. They'll look at the statistics and be like, yeah, cool. Ideally, you want the Isak because you get the guarantee of, he's done it here. He's on form. He's confident in the league. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, so all those things play a part. But if you can't get him, you have to pivot and be like, all right, who else are we going to go and get? Now, obviously, I wasn't in the I didn't think Liverpool would be signing a striker, and we spoke about this. I thought it would be like a cheap one, a Jonathan David, one that kind of just changes the way you play. But if Slot wants a forward and that's what he's getting, it seems to me like he wants a forward that is like in the mold of an Isak, is in the mold of an Ekitike. And look, Ekitike is I'll put it as a baller. He's a baller. Like, he's techie. He's a ball. Like, you give him the ball, he's controlling it. You know what I mean? 1v1, he's beating you. Like, you know what I mean? Just the basics. You know, the basics ends. Like, I don't need to question whether if I get the ball up to him, whether the ball's going to stick or not. I just hit it up there. Yeah, chase that and you know what I mean, hold that. So, yeah, man, look, for me, I personally like these signings because it's like, all right, can we be what you don't want, right? What you don't want is to be the club, and we've spoken about this before, where we're all turning up our noses on Ekitike and that, and then all of a sudden he goes somewhere and pops off, and we're like, why didn't we get him? We ended up with no one, or we got Jonathan David. It's like, no, if the club believe he's the guy, you got to kind of trust it to a certain extent.
Yep.
And he's not. You can see it. He's not a Nunes, isn't it? He's not a Nunes. So the basics are going to be good. The question is he going to score his goals? Is he going to come in with that confidence? But that you just never know with a signing. But when I look at the profile of what he is, I like it. He's quick. He's skillful. He can beat a man. He can finish. The goal against Tottenham when he finished, he can finish. Do you know what I mean? So he plays with a bit of arrogance and confidence. You want that from a forward. So
yeah,
if you can come in and all of a sudden Salah's feeding me and he scores 6 goals in the first 10 games, all of a sudden, anything we're talking about, he's the best player, he's the best striker in the world at that point. You know what I mean? That's the narrative that's going to be coming out of Liverpool and all of that. So look, we just got to wait on it. But it's just a sign of intent because they're demanding 100 million. You ain't getting it down 50 million. So it's going to be 80 million at best when you think about it. Like, so Liverpool spending 80 million on a forward, 120 million on an attacking mid. As I've said, they're splashing the cash, and I'm not going to lie, it's nosebleed settings.
Yeah, man, and obviously, like, money sounds like a lot of that, bro. But they're getting them for years, isn't it? They're getting them for the future as well, bro. Like, you get me? The money it's supposed to end up being worth it in the end. I was going to ask as well. Is this the same Ekitike that was at PSG?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I thought there was 2 of them, bro. Now you know what it is because his hair was a bit shorter at PSG, innit? Oh yeah. I know they got rid of him and that. He's techie still. Like that when I said to you, just like I know what kind of player you like, you'll like him and that, brother. I just think if you like, I don't know, man. I think if you like the Isak type player and that, he's more techie than Isak on the ball. Like he is, bro. Isak's cold though, obviously, but he's more techie, so you'll like that. And he's not really. Yeah. He's not really out here doing skills for no reason. You get me? There's an end product to what he's trying to do and stuff like that. Fuck it, bro. I don't know. Like I said, I'm on whatever, man. I started the season. I weren't lying to everyone, pretending that I knew stuff about Slot that I didn't. I told you this already. And I just watched the football this season. Sometimes it's been boring. But at the end of the day, I did say at the beginning of the season, I'd rather take boring football and win the league than not win the league. This season's won the league, bro. So now I got to trust him a little piece, innit? You get me? So if that's what he wants, then let's run it. Let's run it. I'm ready for it to be good, bro. You get me?
Exactly.
All right, one sec. Let me add you guys back. 1 second, my brothers. Put you guys back in.
Nunes.
Yeah, listen. It's only fair, innit? It's only fair, bro. We look at the comparison between what Nunes and Jota was doing in comparison to what he's been doing for the team, for his team. Do we want to do total or per 90? What I know G always likes the per 90.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Jens. With Nunes and Jota this season, it don't matter which one you do, bruv. It doesn't matter what you do, bruv.
It's irrelevant.
Yeah, bro.
Per 90, you're helping them a bit because
yeah.
Oh, okay, so we go total. Okay, go total.
You could have changed Ekitike to Gabriel at Arsenal, bruv, and the stats would be better. So.
Right, yeah, because he did get. I swear he got like double figures.
Yeah, brother.
Nah, that's mad. All right, look, let me. So you guys know, right? It's a TK is on obviously on your. You can see Darwin's there, Jota is there. So let's scroll through and see, man. So played more games than all of them, more minutes. Obviously, I think that's crazy. I didn't think they played this many games. Obviously, a lot of it is substitutions as well. I'd say, right?
Lots of substitutions, bro.
I didn't think they did. Shots on target, 48, 13, and 13. I remember when I looked at the Premier League thing and I saw that they had below like 30
Yeah,
shots.
I remember we was talking about that, man. It was proper low.
15 goals, 5 and 6. Goals from inside the box, 15. So this brother scores his goal from inside the box. Both of these guys did. None from outside. Right-footed goals, more right-footed goals. 3 on his left foot. 4 from Nunes and 1 left foot, 1 left foot. Conversion rate 17%. No, wait.
No, but that's no. You're not understanding. That's based.
I
on,
do want. Go on, JJ. Explain it for us.
I'm saying it's based
Break
on.
it down for us.
It's based on the based on the minutes that he's played in it. So obviously Nunes this season hasn't played as many minutes and he hasn't started games. So when he's scored his goals, it's like he's not having his I think even the statistic came out. I think back like last season and before he was having like 5 shots a game. Now he was having like 1 shot a game. So his conversion rate was much better this season, but he's played less and hasn't had as many chances, which means that he's not that type of striker where he's at Origi, where you can just fling him on and he's got 1 chance, 1 goal. And I think that's what's affected and that's what's killed him. I think if you go per 90, I think Darwin Nunes' conversion rate should drop. But
we'll definitely do that after. We'll definitely do that after. In terms of chances created, though, 42, 11 and 11. So that's a massive one. I added passing in there.
Ents killed me, bro. Ents saw the conversion rate. All he heard was Nunes was better, bro. He didn't hear anything else.
Let's go back down. Sorry, apologies for that. So I put the passing in because obviously a lot of our game is around playing it into the forwards and then linking the play from there. So I wanted to see what type of. Obviously, their passing is going to be low because they shared the minutes up front, didn't play as many games. The one thing I was looking at is like pass completion. 5%, you'd say, is a massive difference because that's the difference between that final pass, that final moment within build-up. So, that's good there. Forward passes, that is impressive for me. Yeah. So that says to me that this brother is only looking to get the goal. But then Nunes, what is that? Nunes and Jota on 40 and 80.
He drifts out onto the left quite a bit as well, man. So he's pretty direct with what he's doing there. But
then looking at like duels contested, because obviously playing it up to you're going to play against very aggressive centre halves in the Premier League. So I need to know that, what are you like when you're doing those take-ons, those duels?
And I can't lie, it's embarrassing our players, bro. Look at the take-ons completely. Just forget about it, bro. Just end it. Bro.
No, but I per 90 because I need to. Even like a Jota, I need to see. All right, what's if you were fit? What are the underlying numbers? I know the goals.
Okay, I will click on that just after. Right, so 46%. That's mad high, That's like wingers.
Yeah, that's what he does, bro. He'll drift out to the left and just dop him, man. That's his thing, bro.
Aerial duels contested. Yo, this brother. Okay, aerial duels. Okay, Nunes. 46 ground duels contested. 200. Okay, so we got a battler there as well. Ground duels 1. Just duels in general. Ground duel success rate.
It's like 100 more, bro. Like it's his pressing, isn't it?
But you got to add the Jota and Nunes together, kind of, because they split.
Yes,
really.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If you go per 90, we'll have a more accurate depiction of what they do when they're on the pitch. Like I know they've paid less, but it gives you a more.
K-MACK, I've added you. I just haven't added you on screen yet. Yeah, so bear with me, my brother, and I'll add you on screen. Big up, man. All right, so now I've done it per 90 for you guys. Make sure per 90. Yep. Bundesliga, Premier League, Liverpool. All right, cool. So now we're looking at per 90. All right. Okay, what's standing out at the moment? Conversion rate.
It's Nunes again.
How can it be this?
He's still there. He's still there.
How can it be this?
I'm gonna go. Allow me, bro. Just allow me, man.
All right, John's created his
own. Ends, man. We shouldn't have done this, man. We shouldn't have done this.
Yeah,
good space.
I hope there's no rival.
Good space, man.
Yeah, Dean, I'm with you. I hope there's no rival fans in the chat, bro. You're just giving them.
Yeah, it's gonna get dark. It's gonna be dark.
We have to be fair, lads.
And they don't need the man them getting bullied, bro. The chat's saying, I know you're on a dictatorship thing, on a Kim Jong-un thing, blood, but the chat's saying to put Sesko and Gyökeres in there, blood, and get rid of Nunes and
Get rid of Nunes.
No, bro, it's a democracy, blood. None of the King Jong ends thing, bro. The chat said it.
King John.
The chat said it, bro. Sesko and Gyökeres, bro.
Yeah, let's get Nunes and Jota here, man. What's going on?
That's the eye test.
Let's compare them to Sesko and Gyökeres.
All right, chat. If you want him to compare it to Sesko and Gyökeres, blood, just put a yeah in the chat. Just put a yeah in the chat because this geezer's moving crazy, moving like North Korea and that, bro.
No, but Sam, look, we're comparing him against what we've got, so we need improvement, right? So he comes in.
You don't need to compare him to what we got. What we got is shot.
Yeah. Do you think that all of us this season watch football with our ears, bro? We saw.
We don't need to see those bum men that were there.
Look at the chat. The chat just says, yeah, bro. You get me? They're on it. Even rival fans are saying, yeah, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Nah, bro.
Let's look at end, man. Look at the options, man. I can't see the players we got here already, man.
Do you know this is how I know you, man? Yeah, you man, yeah, like this, yeah, because the one thing you guys saw, and from there, you guys want to change the whole, the whole conversation.
Yes.
You saw conversion rate, and that triggered you, man. That's what you guys saw.
Yep.
What's Isak's conversion rate?
Nah, let's not worry about Isak, bro. Let me sort it. Who do you want me to add, guys?
You know exactly who was bro.
All right, sorry, one sec. Me add the man then back. 1 second. I'll add you guys back, and then you guys can chop it up, and then
that's it.
Now you guys chop it up. Let me sort it out. So you want me to add Sesko, Isak,
and Gyökeres?
Don't put Sesko on there. We're not getting him.
You might
man, listen, man, them have to stop.
They're not getting that guy.
No. Man, have to stop dissing Sesko, bro. He's not a scrub, bro.
We're just not getting him. We're just not getting him, Savage.
Yeah, but we're not getting Gyökeres.
We're not getting Gyökeres
either at this point, so it doesn't matter.
I definitely put him up against Isak. I definitely put him up against Isak because he's more similar to him than anyone else.
Yeah, but for example, if Gyökeres is going to Arsenal, maybe, and this guy's going to, then we might as well compare him to our rival fans who they're getting.
Yeah. That's it.
That's a fair point.
I'd actually want to see this later. You're right. Is Isak not this season gone? The season before, and compare it to Ekitike's
before he got to Newcastle.
Yeah, it's a good shout.
The first season.
First season at Newcastle.
Or last season. Last season. So not the season just gone, the one before. Because I think that's a better comparison where Liverpool look at him and be like, Isak popped off now, but he's been in the Prem for a year and got used to it, and he's playing in the worst team.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, what am I doing? Change
Liverpool are not looking at him thinking, he's just going to replicate what he's doing. They're going to his numbers, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, I think.
But why is it showing? It's only showing his Europa League stuff.
I think with the Ekitike thing with Liverpool, I honestly think that we'd want to wait another year for him to get another year under his belt and for him to do a whole season without Mamouche.
But we're buying 100. We're buying.
But I think we've got to go on this guy because someone's going to snap him up, and if he ends up being like an Isak, you'll just be like, oh, for God's sake, we could have had him. Like,
to be fair, you can't allow Chelsea to get an Isak region. That would be curtains.
I agree.
You can't allow Chelsea to get him anyway because they'll probably just ruin him.
Isak was inconsistent as well before, anyway, bro. Like when we had him at Dortmund, bro, he was good, bro, but he was inconsistent. So
they haven't added. So sorry, guys, he hasn't added his league stuff. It's just the Europa League for Gyökeres.
But this guy could have been a lot bigger than he is now. But when he went to PSG, he went there when they had Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi. How the hell was he ever going to get in that team? Like, just wasn't going to work out. But he was supposed to be the next Mbappe. That's why they bought him. But they didn't have any space for him.
Will it be unfair then? Will it be unfair it would be unfair on him?
Yeah.
If he doesn't have it.
Just take Gyökeres out then, if it's going to be just Europa League.
Yeah, he's not
put Gyökeres against anyone, really. He's an absolute machine. Like,
but even when I look at that, you see the stats as well in that.
That's a ridiculous, bro.
What's weird though, see with Gyökeres, I'm shook if we take. I'd be shook if we got him. I'd be shook.
I genuinely believe we'll get Gyökeres, by the way.
What?
I
We're
genuinely
not
believe
getting TK and Gyökeres. We're not.
all the numbers add up.
He's going to end up at
All the
Arsenal,
numbers
bro.
add up.
Yeah,
No,
the
he's doing it, Arsenal.
numbers might add up, but like for me, I don't know. I've got a feeling, yeah, this guy's pacing behind, and it's just transition great. But you know, like all of a sudden, it's a bit more techie. One game you don't score, 2 games you don't score. All of a sudden, you're looking at him thinking, "Raw, like there's no like." I don't know. I just don't trust the Portuguese league anymore, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The newness scarred me.
Been stung.
I think
Who should I add then, guys? If I'm not going to add Gyökeres,
for me is
You got
he
the
did
problem.
3 seasons in the UK. He did a season with Brighton where he scored a fair few goals,
He was
and then
crap.
he did 2
Crap.
seasons
He was
with Coventry.
Yeah, he was crap.
Apart from that last season for Coventry, he was crap.
Yeah, he was crap.
guys, quick one. Who should I add then to the list if we can't use
At the
Gyökeres?
moment, you got Sesko Ekitike.
Yeah, and
Put,
Isak.
Isak,
put,
yeah.
put Thing in there. Put Jonathan David in there.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Because he's one of them underlying ones that, again, I have to question, like, I'm not saying that man are lying about watching football and that, bro. I don't understand that people keep making out all these people are scrubs, bro. It's very weird, bro.
No, they're not.
They are fucking shit. Is fucking.
There's not
shit.
many. Look, at the end of the day, they're not scrubs compared to what we've currently got. They're
You
upgrades.
say that, but last season, Jota was the best finisher in the club. Like, I don't get it. One season.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. My thing with Jota is more to do with his injuries. It's not him.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah,
I
it's
hear, but when man are
injuries.
like, he's a scrub. Like, you were
He's
Gary, I can
crazy.
pull up flipping. I mean, clips of everyone saying, "Yeah, he's the best finisher in the club. He has to play." And now it's like he's rubbish because of one season. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know. Man.
It's crazy.
Like Nunes is the clear one where he's like, yeah, like you've been here and you've never been good. Like you've just never been good and consistent. But Jota, there was a point like where yeah, you're starting over Bobby, you're doing this, you're the main striker, you're the best finisher in the club. So it's like, look, if his fitness gets better, he could still boss it, Jota.
Of course, I agree.
I think Jota's been playing FIFA too much.
Yeah, he's taking it.
All right.
So what are we doing? Per 90 or total?
Per 90.
But no,
Yeah.
All right. So everyone knows where they are, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's scroll then. Okay, games played roughly the same. Shots on target. The TK is winning. Flipping out. Isak with the goals, though.
It's Isak.
Isak with the
you're
goals.
saying that it's only by 0.2, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
In a better team.
Left foot. Isak is up. I mean, it's a TK is using that conversion rate. Jesus Christ, 30%.
Madness.
Brother, it's a serious bro.
That's a striker there.
Thing is not that one. Jonathan David's 28, isn't it?
28, bro.
But it's crazy, isn't it? Because then when you look at like chances created, obviously Ekitike is in line with Isak. Like, I know obviously Isak's conversion rate is better, but they're looking at that thinking he's probably in the worst team. The other stats are all similar, like passing.
Far off each other as
Like,
well.
they're not far off. It looks it could be the identical. It's an identical player. 76, 77 rounded up. That's 77 rounded down. Passing accuracy, forward passes, point what?
That's what
He's the guy
Jonathan
on the far right.
Jonathan David, bro.
He's a bagsman there, man.
That's
he plays up front on his own as well, doesn't he? He's a
That's
target.
the reason
man as
why I
well.
said to put him in there, bro. Because I don't know if Slotson did the link up thing, bro. That's why.
He plays up front on his own.
And he's a free. He's on a free on it at the moment. So.
I'm seeing bare green stuff on Jonathan David, but no one ain't saying nothing. Okay.
Bro.
Underline, not saying nothing. But it's all right.
Forward passes. All right, they're up there. I mean, all right. Isak is obviously there.
The thing is not 4.9 is only 0.1 away from him. So it's
Okay. Now
Go
we're
on,
looking at-
Isaac. I mean, go on, TK. There we go.
look at the
Right.
take
ons. Okay.
Okay, but the thing is,
Jesco's take now. Look at that, bro. Hey,
Hey,
he's
brother,
a scrub in that.
He's
50
Germany, though, isn't he?
man said it's a scrub, bruv. I knew the aerial drills was gonna be there, cause man's a unit, bruv. But man's a unit, bro.
57%, bro.
57%. That's
Like a
nuts.
defender.
That is a defender.
Brilliant. What he's doing that to Van Dijk? Is that what we're saying? 60% of the time he's
Better aerial
Taking his
duel
aura
success
away,
rate
man.
than Gahey.
That's madness.
Ekitike in terms of his ground jewels as well.
It's also you also have to look at the football team that we're signing him from. Like does that football team play the kind of football that would fit us as well? You know,
think we're
Ange
forgetting
Frank
as well.
kind of do in a way.
I mean, Jonathan David said me and Sav have been saying it, get him on the free. But I'm looking at even like Ekitike is probably looking like we might get him. I don't see why we wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's funny, he was in the team with Marmoush though. That's remember, Isak is the main guy at Newcastle. Isak's not there with another forward that's getting mad amount of goals. So it does look a bit different. You know what I mean? It's like everything's going through him. If you compare like Ekitike to a Salah, do you know what I mean? Like, or having an Ekitike playing with a Salah, then all of a sudden, it looked like if Isak played with Salah, I don't think Isak gets the same amount of goals and conversion rate that he does because he's going to have to play for Salah to a certain extent. Even though I rate him highly. So
no, that's true though. That's true. Because Mamouche was the guy there. So
Marmoush was
share a lot of numbers. Share a lot of numbers, innit? So it's true.
Yeah. Like if like put it this way, if Nunes played in the league, right, and he had 15 goals in the Premier League as a forward, I don't think anyone would be complaining, you know.
No, of course not.
Actually, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So if Ekitike, if his all-round plays better and he gets his 15 goals in the league, whilst having these stats where he's beating man and creating chances, then bro, like
I agree.
It looks all right. But again, I'm not sitting there. I watched maybe one highlight of him. I watched a compilation, but I watched one highlight of him against Spurs when he faced them. And I was like, right, that was a good goal. That was it. I haven't watched anything of him. So
yeah, I watched the whole of that Tottenham game, bro. All game he looked decent, bro. Everything he done it at a good level. You know, when you're just looking, because I was looking at him because I thought we was going to sign him. Yeah, when I was doing Ekitike watch, bro, and everything, the little touches he was doing, he used to beat his man. The goal he scored was crazy, like outside the box, it was beautiful. So you know what? He sold me. I've done all the highlights, but that game I watched him fully, and he looked good. He looked good in that team as well. He did two poor teams, but he stood out. You get me? So I'm down for it.
I think that we don't have what we had back in the day, and where the disparity between the top strikers and the mid-level ones is massive anymore. So the striker market isn't that vast anymore. There are other top strikers, or they do something completely different, and people want them because they're versatile. So it's more based on the way Liverpool play. Can we create chances? Yes. We finished scoring more goals than everyone last season, and as you just saw, Nunes and Jota didn't do much. So I don't think it's that much of a big deal. I don't want to overthink it. I feel like we could be fine with any competent striker in that position. I don't think we need somebody crazy. But we're going to sign for the future, and obviously the money is down to the age of some of the players as well. If they're really young and seen as top talent, they're going to cost more money in it. But I think we'll be fine either way, man. You know what I mean? Salah, he finished on the highest assists, so he's getting the ball in there, isn't it? You get me?
Yeah.
So I'm not too mad at him. I'm just go with whatever. There's bare people that you'd rather have at the club and that, but I'm kind of just down with whatever Liverpool's down with, bro. Like, let's go. I'm cool, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shout as well. Compare Delap. So let me take out Isak because
I don't like Liam and that.
Yeah,
Never. We're not getting Delap, mate. We haven't even spoken to him. We're not one of the clubs.
Right,
Gonna end up at United, isn't he?
Yeah, not one of the clubs at all. I think he'll go to Everton.
I see that.
They promised they're going to build a team around him, like, and offered him a real like chance there to be the.
If you look how Everton are set up, they're quite physical in it, so it does make sense.
Yeah, he's perfect.
Yeah,
absolutely perfect.
I'll compare the three that I know. Well, the three.
He could be Calvin Lewin's replacement, and
he'll
ball it. He'll ball it, Evan, under.
Putting in,
you think that's going to fit a player? That's going to fit perfect. Yeah.
No, I ain't even putting Mateta in there, but the ones that I know that we've definitely been linked with in it. Well, Delap was linked, Shesko is linked, Ekitike is linked today. What am I doing? Per 90? Let's go back to that. I know that's what. Delap 37 games. A lot of games, boy.
Ekitike is looking all right now. That's
To
better.
be fair though, man, them don't get twanged by the green line, bro, because the numbers ain't that far away from each other, bro.
I'm getting twanged. Sorry, I'm twanged already.
It's
all green line.
Too
crazy
late.
amount of money.
Because I'm seeing 0.6 and 0.5s, bro. Like there's a point.
I'm not seeing nothing. All I'm seeing is green line. That's all I can see.
22% conversion rate from Delap.
All he wants is just green. That's it. You don't want to see anything else. If you got green, he's having. You don't care if it's.
That's all I'm seeing is green. I don't care.
Man, the context
percentages.
is the one on the end of the lap played for a team got relegated, bro. So look at the numbers with the lap, bro. Don't look at the red line, bro.
Oh, so should we do 9? Should we just do this then? Total. I think total will be a fair. Because
90 is always.
90 is the fair one, because it's
Yeah.
harder 90 minutes.
no, but he's played the same. But what I mean is he's played like more games than the boys anyway. So we do it like so instead of looking at what he did for what's the way to put it? Instead of averaging it out based on his team he's playing with, let's look when he's on the ball what he does himself.
Okay, I got what you mean.
So we do the total. It's like what himself is doing, not what the team is doing.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, honestly, in the chat, relax, blood. You don't need to talk about him still. Let him stay where he is with the yellow wall. Less of that.
All right, let's look. All right. Shots on target 32, 31, 48. Total goals 15, 13, 12. So not really too much. Goals from inside the box, pretty close. Goals from outside. Yeah. Right foot, left foot. Delap's got one more. Conversion rate. Delap is third.
It's close.
Second, sorry, not third. Chances created though himself. So 42, 17, and 20.
It's the chances. They need someone to feed to create for Salah as well, isn't it? It's the creating for Salah. Like Salah gets more the ball now, and Verts and Diaz, some of them, man, innit? That's what I'm saying. The other strikers, like you have to play through them, and it seems like obviously he was with Marmoush, so he's probably creating the chances for Marmoush.
That's a hell of a lot of passes as well, and completed.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, does he suit our style of play? Well, yeah.
Ends, does it show assists on here?
It does show assists. I can add that.
How many assists?
I've got his numbers here. I've got his numbers anyway for assists.
Yeah, but just get it up on the.
You just know what will happen.
12.
Ekitike
12 this season, 12 assists.
Yeah, Ekitike, you just know with Liverpool, man. He'll come to Liverpool. Diaz will end up in the number 9 spot, and he'll end up on the left-hand side. I promise, bro.
Yeah,
that's it. Because anytime you see Ekitike play, bro, he just drifts over to the left, bro.
That's the problem, though, Savage. We're signing players that all drift over to the left
because that's what the manager
it's just the same.
But that's just what the manager
8, 5, and 2. Jerry, to your answer.
So 8. You see what I mean? So Salah's got 8 more chances to score a goal. You know, like that.
Passing
Is that just the Bundesliga? Bundesliga?
Bundesliga.
Yeah, he got 12 in total.
Take-ons complete. His take-ons is higher than all of them as well. But the take-on success, that bruv, this is crazy. That number there is mad.
To be fair, it's only 3% higher than the laps, bro.
Yeah.
I have to say, bro, like, I know it don't look like it, but the laps, his stats are impressive considering his team got relegated, bro.
Yeah, and remember, people, when they hear take on, they feel like it's just sizing you up and beating you. Sometimes it's just tapping it past you. He's taking you on, innit? He just taps it past you. So Delap does that well. Like, he spins his like he rolls his player and taps it past them, innit? So
because what team in the Prem does Ipswich have more possession than? None, innit?
No.
They don't even have more possession than
I think they had more possession than Forest.
Okay, yeah. Nunes got that thing and he's happy to let you have the ball.
Yeah.
Forest
don't want the ball.
Yeah, they don't want it, bro. They don't want it.
Big up, man. Guys, smash the like, man. Let's get that to 200.
Zubimendi to Arsenal is about to be confirmed. Sky Sports just dropped it.
Yeah, we knew he was going there anyway, the little waste man.
Bro, I was hoping Real Madrid would just sprinkle a little quicksand in there, man.
That's country, man. That's where I'm from, brother. You get me? Pulled in a little favour from his grandma and that blood. You get me? Speak to my man's family.
We were going to get shafted then because Arsenal getting for 51 M's. We were going to purchase for like 80, 90, innit?
Yeah. Facts.
Was that what we was going for?
Well,
that 80 million in the summer, and that's 51 million. So it's like, boy, good thing we didn't get him.
Yeah, saucy that season when didn't go the best, bruv. The team's crumbling, bruv. You know what I mean? Somebody's gonna snatch up Kubo too, bruv, because the team's in dire straits, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He's good though, Kubo. He's direct as well, man.
Big up to Honesty for the super chat. Sesko ain't even a main guy for Leipzig. That's a Pinder. So Sesko's got very good numbers if we go off stats, or am I bugging?
No, you're right. The Sesko thing is, let's be honest, bro. Like Hussam started this, bro. Hussam, wherever you are, you started this, bro. I didn't see no one cooking him before Hussam started cooking him, bro. He's not a scrub, bro. Man saying that he's like Nunes. He doesn't even play like Nunes.
No, he's not even close. Like, they're not even close in terms of how they play.
He does the channels. So what was the update you had on Ekitike? Did you have any update that we started talking to him?
Yeah, that was from
just 2 hours ago from German media. We've started talking to him now.
Florian
Sky Sports Germany that have reported that as well.
Yeah.
So it's not no.
That's crazy though. Like even 100 million, that's what they're demanding. That's crazy.
Nah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Didn't they want like 85 million for Mamouche? Man City ended up getting him for under 60.
Yeah, but then even if they offer, that's my point. They offer, but that's my point. Then this is what's really interesting about Liverpool is that cool. They said 100 M's. Let's say Michael Edwards does his magic. You're still paying 80 million. So you're buying a 10 or 120 or 100 or whatever and afford for 80 million, 75, 80 million. That's a lot of money, man. You ain't spending.
I'm on that. It's not my money. It's about time we start leaning on. It's about time we start leaning on people, bro. It's about time.
100%.
The big boys here, man. Like the money, bro. We got to stop being accountants, man. We got to just be fans again, man. Like we are the biggest team, bro. We got the money to spend.
That's a fair point.
These are not 29-year-olds. These are young with big futures ahead of them, man. So hopefully that'll save us money in the long run, because the transfer fees only going to go up over the season. And this might save us money now if we get him now for this price. Because next season it might be more. We don't know, bro. So man, bro, I'm happy. For once, we're actually linked and doing stuff about this. We're not getting left behind watching Chelsea go and buy these players, and we're not jealous of no one this season once. So I'm happy, man. Let them do what they're doing. I don't care. I don't care what the price is. I don't care if we're overpaying, bro. For once, we are the main people. We are the main club going for these players for once. I don't think we can be bullied this year, man. So yeah, I'm happy, man. Yeah.
Just as a side note, Frankfurt are in talks with a guy called Buchart, I think his name is. He did well in Germany as well. I think he scored like 12 or 15 goals in the Bundesliga to replace him. So he's going. He's definitely going somewhere.
Just don't know where. Big up to Charlie as well for the super chat, man. It says chances created is very important for our style. We can't just focus on goals because all we know, Salah is still going to end up being our main scorer. So that's why it's good that he can assist as well. Go on,
Salah just said he's going to play till he's 40.
Not in our team, I don't think. But.
Not here. No,
he's after Ian Rush's record, I'm telling you.
He can't, bro. He's getting too invincible.
He sounded like happy with just 2 more years, isn't it? When he was having that Neville interview and they asked him, he was like, yeah, just 2 years. Sounded like very adamant that, like, just 2 years. So, hey, listen, man, here's what it is, bro.
I'm here for it. Bring him on for 10 minutes. See if he gets a goal just for a couple of seasons.
Frankfurt sold Kolo Muani for 90 million. Big up for the super chat. I didn't even know that. Is that where he came from, bro? Why have I?
Yeah.
Okay, man, like Kolo Muani and that. Love for the love, man.
Ekitike, man, that's like what 100 mil, 80. Was it like 83 mil in euros? I mean, euros to pounds, 83 mil. And then probably haggled them down a little piece and that. It's called add-ons. Broski, I'm with Dean, bro. Just run it, bro.
I don't know though. Frankfurt have sold some absolute duds. Like some terrible strikers have come out of Frankfurt.
Like who? Like who?
Sebastian Haller, Jovic.
Hey, I'm not going to.
He was horrendous when he went to
yo.
Jovic went to Real Madrid for like 90 million or something stupid. Scored like 1 goal his entire career. Like honestly, they've sold some bad players. Like striker.
But he wasn't a bad player. You just ended up being bad at Real Madrid, though.
Yeah. But they still came out of Frankfurt. They've got a bit of a curse. So
we ain't having that, bro.
No, Mamouche is a good one, like to follow up on. So,
All right, let's just
we
shift
should
the
have got
conversation,
Mamouche.
lads. I saw this, thought worth talking about. Jarrell Kwanzaa, man. I don't like how it starts. Liverpool want to sell Jarrell Kwanzaa for around 30 mil.
No, keep him at the club.
By Leverkusen, Dortmund, Forest, Bournemouth, Brentford, Everton, Newcastle are all interested in the defender.
How can Everton be interested?
They're rude, bro.
Interested in what? You think Liverpool ever said
Because we want Brathwaite, mate.
Yeah,
but
that's crazy, man.
Unless he goes on a free and winds down his contract and ends up a free agent, there's no way Liverpool are getting any.
Yeah, I was about to say that, bro.
We want Brathwaite.
They're not gonna get Kwanzaa and then give us Brandthwaite, bro. That's stupid. Brandthwaite's seen as one of the top defenders out there, bro. Why would you do that for some unknown?
No, we want to buy him. We want to buy him, like, so they'll need a replacement.
Well, when he was available at Sheffield and he wanted to join Liverpool, we tried to get him then, didn't get him. I think he was 19 at the time.
Yeah.
And and that ends his dreams are ruined, bro. Because End's been hoping on this Brandthwaite deal every season, bro. It ain't gonna happen, bro. Because I'll be honest with you, their centre-back partnership is obviously Tarkowski can't play forever, bro. But they've actually got solid defense, bro.
It's serious, isn't it?
It's serious business, bro. Even like Mikalenko, he looks like some little man and that. He's strong as shit, bro.
No, he's a good player.
Hello.
He's a good player.
Yeah, man.
You know, I want to know what
do centre-back now. Like, what's that tall guy? I don't know how they've converted him into a right back. And bruv, I don't know. Yeah, Moyes is doing stuff at Everton right now, man. It's crazy what he's doing. So
new stadium as well. They're on it, bro. All right, I'm gonna ask the chat. You guys get involved in this one. I pop the poll in there. Keep or sell Kwanzaa? That's the question, bro. You guys keeping him or selling him?
Keep for me.
Keeping Kwanzaa.
I'd like to keep him, man. But
So
it's up to them. If they want to sell him, that's fine. But I don't see why we sell him if we got money, and because we got to look for another centre back. Nah, these guys are young. He's comfortable. He's settled in. But
man, them turned their back on Kwanzaa so quick, boy.
I know it's crazy, bro. I don't understand
turn
it.
my back on him. The manager don't rate him, so sell him.
Season before, everyone's throwing Kanate under the bus, bro. Like, Kwanzaa took his spot, and then
season before they were saying he should be starting in the Euros, and there was Liverpool fans on Twitter.
Yeah, bro.
That he weren't starting games, that he weren't getting a chance. Why isn't he selected into the final squad? Now it's like, get rid of him. I don't understand.
The patience in football has gone out the window.
There's no point. There's no point keeping a guy that the manager doesn't rate. The manager doesn't rate him, then sell him. That's all I'm saying.
No, that's fair. If the manager does him, that's fair.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't hear the manager say that he didn't rate him.
Well, he's not played him, and he dropped him.
To be fair, I like, obviously for the conversation. Yes, obviously the end all's the manager in it, what he thinks. But I want to know what you think, not what the manager thinks about it. The player.
Yeah.
Would we keep
him?
He's a great squad player.
Yeah, but also you have to understand in Liverpool squad, what does the manager that play him as a centre back mean when you've got Virgil and Kanate, bro? Like if everyone's already agreed that they're the best centre back partnership in the world, then you being left out compared to them two isn't a bad thing. Remember, he's the next one up. If one of them gets, he's the one who comes on.
Yeah,
he was even coming on at right back and that. So it's not like he's right down the pecking order. Now I agree. One thing based on for himself is, he will need game time to get better as a footballer. But if the people ahead of him are the best in the world, then it's not like I don't know why people use it as an indictment against him. Like, he can't get into the team. Well, duh. He's the best centre-back partnership in the world. It's like if someone's behind Salah, bro. Like, he don't play very much. Now, I'm not talking about Chiesa minutes, but of course, if you don't think that Salah's the best in the world, and Slot told us that he doesn't want to rotate his Premier League team very often, it's kind of it.
Yeah.
It's kind of it, man.
100%.
Yeah, for his own sake, though, if he wants to leave. But then who we're going to get in, bro? Because whoever we get in is going to be behind Kanate and Virgil anyway.
Exactly. So why not just keep what we got?
I mean, look, for me, you know that Kwanzaa was not going to be in the team next season because we were going all in for Dean Huijsen and he was going to be third choice. So Kwanzaa was going to get sold. That's just a fact. We didn't get Dean Huijsen, so we're going to go for somebody else. If we go for somebody else, then Kwanzaa's gone. That's just the way it is. Because we knew we were going to get that guy if we hadn't gone to Real Madrid.
I hear what you're saying. I'm not saying that your opinion's wrong, but it's not a fact, though, is it? It's not a fact, bro. Like
So Kwanzaa was going to be 4th choice.
So you think that Gomez is ahead of Kwanzaa? Because Gomez is starting the club.
Gomez is ahead of Kwanzaa.
Show me where, bro.
Gomez ahead of Kwanzaa.
When Konate got injured, Kwanzaa didn't get played. He played Gomez as centre back. He played like 13 games.
Kwanzaa played this season.
Yeah, no, but that Gomez was injured. So
if
Gomez wasn't injured, he would have played.
This season, bro. Like, I'm not saying your opinion's wrong, but you can't keep saying stuff for a fact when we don't know. No, you're changing the argument. The numbers that you said Gomez played, that's a fact if you've got the stats. But you saying
played 13 games this season.
You saying
Gomez,
that because we're trying to get Howson in. You saying because we're trying to get Howson in means it's a fact that Kwanzaa was going to get sold. It's not a fact. That's literally not what a fact means.
So you think Gomez would have been sold and Kwanzaa would have been off choice?
No, you're not getting what I'm saying. What I think doesn't matter. It's not a fact, isn't it? It's not a fact.
So why would we do it?
Unless you know the
detail. If Kwanzaa was that good,
I'll tell you what is
he was going to have a career at Liverpool. Why would we go for Huijsen?
What is the fact is that Kwanzaa's at the club and Howson's not. That's a fact.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
You're saying that definitely if Howson came in, Kwanzaa was getting sold. Bro, it's a possibility. If me and you have an opinion and yours is getting sold and mine isn't, none of us are wrong until he gets sold. And even that, we don't know the details.
Yeah,
but you're just saying it's a fact. It's not a fact. It's almost like, I mean, if you know something that we don't know, let us know, innit? But it's almost like just going, you've got the fact and I don't, so it means you're right. But I'm just like, that's not the truth, though, is it?
Yeah, but we're never going to keep 5 centre backs.
Do we have 5 centre backs?
Well, we would have if we signed Dean Huijsen.
Yeah, but the more likely one would have probably been to go with Gomez.
But hold on, let's remember, Joe Gomez is the one that was being touted with, like, being used as an exchange pawn with Gordon last summer. So the only one we know for a fact, and that's another thing, is the fact that Slot wanted to get rid of Joe Gomez, right? And Joe Gomez hasn't played this season. Joe Gomez is more likely to leave than Kwanzaa. Otherwise, you're keeping a player there that's just not going to play. He just doesn't play. He hasn't. How many minutes has he played over the last 5 seasons?
Is this Gomez?
Yeah.
Why would you play more than Kwanzaa, mate?
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, he has. He has.
Oh my God. He's gonna have more minutes.
He's played 9 games. He's played 9 games this season, Gomez, in the Premier League. He's played 17 games in total this season, Gomez. And he's been injured half a season.
Exactly. You'll be injured the season after, or if it's not.
No, I know. I get
so why
that. But if he's not injured, then he'd play.
Over who?
If Konate wasn't in, if Konate was out, Gomez would have got picked ahead of Kwanzaa. He would have.
There's no evidence to suggest that. There's no evidence.
He was. He was picked ahead of Kwanzaa.
Yeah, because Kwanzaa was out of form, not because he didn't rate Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa was started the season where Gomez was in the doldrums.
All right, Jerry. 2 seconds, mate. Okay. So when Kwanzaa got brought on as a right back, because Trent was injured and also Bradley was injured, and he got played as a right back, and he also got brought on as a sub. Gomez was injured. If Gomez was fit, would Gomez have played right back? Yes or no?
I don't know.
He's a natural right back.
Who's a natural right back?
Gomez is, compared to Kwanzaa.
He can play right back better, but we don't know that for sure because it didn't happen this season. He didn't even play right back this season.
No, because he was injured.
Yeah, but even when he did, I've seen him play left back a certain game, but I didn't see him play right back last season or this season. Sorry, this didn't happen.
No, but we didn't. Well, he wasn't available to play right back. But Kwanzaa played right back because we didn't have any choice. And he came on.
I mean, no, you could have put Endo there. You could have put Endo there. You could have put Curtis there. There's so many players you could have put there, though.
But if Gomez was fit, would Gomez have played first of all? That's the point. Like, if Gomez was fit, he would have been this. He would have been the 3rd choice right back.
Yeah, but based off the fact that Slot doesn't rate Kwanzaa, or the fact that Kwanzaa was out of form, those are 2 different things.
No, but this is what I'm trying to say. If he's the 3rd choice centre back was Gomez this season, the 3rd choice right back would have been Gomez this season. The 3rd choice left back would have been Gomez this season.
When did Gomez get injured? Because that would be. When did he
actually got injured in the Plymouth game, and he was done. That's it. He's never played since. The FA Cup. away.
I think we'll revisit this and see who gets.
And I
sold.
tell you what, the sliding doors moment on that
How
as
many
well.
minutes
If
did
we had
Gomez
played
play?
Virgil van Dijk in that game, he would have been in Gomez's position.
How many minutes has Gomez played this season?
Yeah, in the Premier League.
519.
So he's played 5-6 games basically.
He says that he's played 9 games. Kwanzaa's played
Yeah,
13,
but
but he's
in
played
total,
record.
like if you were to add it, it's
Oh,
like
cool, yeah.
5 times 90 minutes or whatever. Yeah, this isn't just. I mean, like you're talking about someone. This is my point. Is that I'm not saying Gomez isn't better than Kwanzaa or whatever, but at the beginning of the season, after a pre-season, Gomez was the one that was being used as a pawn to go ahead and bring in Gordon. It wasn't Kwanzaa.
And then they said that Kwanzaa wasn't for sale. I remember them saying that.
Kwanzaa wasn't for sale, but Gomez is
for a
right.
future. Yeah.
Yes, we're seeing prices about this, but Gomez is more likely to be sold, regardless of whether you think he's better or not, because he's not fit. It doesn't matter whether he's second choice, first choice. Right now, Jota's first choice striker, and you're talking about selling him. Ultimately,
to the poll as well, guys, to sell Kwanzaa, 111 votes, 59% said sell. So 59% of the people in the chat said sell him, bro. That's
this season.
Sell him with not even thought about who to bring in.
I didn't ask that, so maybe if I asked, they could throw
man.
names in there.
Interesting. Obviously, I don't run the club in it, so if they sell Kwanzaa, that's fair enough. That's what the club think. I wouldn't, my own personal opinion. But for me, I'm just like, surely you're going to sell him and want to get someone in because they don't trust Gomez to play there anyway. That's my point. So then when they get somebody else in that person, you're literally going to be hoping Konate is going to get injured because you're not playing.
Yeah,
that's my point. I wasn't even arguing against anyone's opinion. It's all opinions. We're content creators and saying stuff are facts that we don't know ain't a fact, bro.
But that's the point, innit? It's like when you're looking at it, it's like, yeah, like if Gomez was fit and Gomez was this player, then it wouldn't matter if like we wouldn't be talking about signing exactly. Because you got Gomez there and
Gomez, exactly. Yeah.
Shifting it again, lads. What about this one? Heitinga going to be the head coach at Ajax. That means we're gonna need another assistant gaffer in the building. I see people already saying, "Yo, Gerard, he's not got a job. Get him in."
Nah, man.
No, have you not seen the report? Have you not seen the report? It's saying it's Gerard's in line.
Yeah. Shut up. You being serious?
Yeah, I'm being serious.
No. Hey, listen, man. Them. I don't want to hear no Gerard disrespecting it. So if any of you like thinking, mute your mic or something. No,
no. Listen, that'd be great, but I can't see it happening, bro. I can't see. You're too much of a legend, bro. I don't know if
I ain't gonna lie. Stevie number 2. Listen.
What, in the dugout? Stevie
little crewmation for the future and that. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I don't know if that'd be good for us though, man. He might be too high profile for this management. I don't know, man. It'd be good, but would it be good for the team? I don't know, bro.
I can't lie. You're right. I'll be honest on it. Like, I actually don't even know what. I don't know how good Heitinga is or not. Like, clearly it's good if they want him to, but I don't know how much he does on it for our team. I'm just honest, bro. I don't know, bro. Like, I just see him there. I'm being deadly honest. I just see him.
Same. Just see him. That's
so
it.
For me, it's like, what does Slot when Slot has interviews? It doesn't really let us know the details of what Heitinga does on it. So I don't know. But listen, man, he's the one who was there when we won the league, so he must be able to do something good, isn't it? You know
exactly that. I don't want to change name, bro. I'm pissed that he's going.
So the guy that's being tipped to become assistant manager is Mario Pusic, who's Slot's old assistant manager at Feyenoord.
Okay.
Probably going to be him. Not going to be Stevie G.
Was he one of the guys that we couldn't get through the door because of a work permit? Was he?
Yeah, work permit issues, but we should be able to get him now.
I thought that was a set piece.
I don't know who he was. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't remember who it was that we couldn't get, but I do remember.
The man were lying to me at the beginning of the
season.
You
definitely need a set piece coach, though, Savage.
Yeah, but now, bro, everyone. This is why I'm saying, man, them just lied to me, bro. At the beginning of the season, the geezer without the work permit, everyone said was the set piece coach, bro. Now it's the assistant manager, bro. How long did it take to get a work permit, bro? Just swim over here, innit?
No, you can't.
Didn't we have to have like the performance analysis? Like he couldn't come over, so he had to like do his work from over there.
Yeah, I do remember that as well. There was some
Man said in
Man's
2000
working abroad.
You had to do everything through Skype.
No, that's
Work-
what I'm
working
saying.
from home.
No work permit in 2025, bro. Just run a young StreamYard, bro. Bring the iPad on the pitch. Put the speakers in.
Man's working from home is crazy though. Working from home as a no, that's madness.
You've got the set piece
listen,
coach working
I
on
think Gerrard
StreamYard.
is too high profile to be fair to come in. I think you can't. He might overshadow certain things in it. Man, Gerrard back in the building, bro. That'll be
Bro, he's linked
mental.
back to the Rangers job, innit, Gerrard? I think he's
Yeah,
linked
he
to the
definitely linked to that. So he
He goes to
might.
Rangers, won't he?
I don't see him wanting to be a number two, come back and be a number two for a bit, and then yeah, I don't see it. But would you bring him back in, win the Premier League, so he gets a medal? Or no, we ain't trying to do this.
Oh, you're going too far. You're going too
Dean, I'm
far.
only asking questions, bro.
I'm not trying to give Gerrard the bootleg Prem thing. You get me?
Mate,
No,
if it was up to
bootleg
me,
thing.
if it was up to me, I would have hired him just for like a week at the end of the season to give him a medal.
Question you, man. Yeah. If you, man, were Michael Edwards, yeah, or let's say one of you, man, were involved at Liverpool in the hiring process, and he came to you, man, and was like, "Please, bro, I just need that medal. Like, give me your
Yeah, I'll do it.
The medal, man.
Yeah. Standard. That's standard.
I'll do it, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
100%.
I'll
Yeah, so
definitely-
maybe he's doing that right now. He sat slot down. Like, look, come on,
Love it.
let me just get my medal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look, I'll
Slot's
set up
too
the-
real.
I'll do
I
anything.
think slot's too real
I
for
watched
him.
you was there, my G.
I watch the bibs. I'll do anything.
Sorry, G. I didn't even know you was there, bro.
Can I also just say something as well? Like, if everyone watched the parade, like, did you hear how loud the cheer was when Chiesa lifted the trophy?
Yeah, nice, because his song was
Other
ringing
than
off the place.
anyone else who lifted it.
The song was ringing, boy. They love
Yeah,
kids.
it's song.
I loved it. And Nunes. They were singing Nunes crazy, bro. I was mad. I was
Bro, everyone loves Chiesa apart from Slot, bro.
That is true,
It
though.
was mad. Like, he lifted the trophy.
Brother, he wouldn't even
everyone else.
stand next to him on the bus, bro. Man tried to shuffle across and that. Like, oh, yeah, I'll stand over here still. I don't want to stand by him and that, bro. You know how I feel about Italians, bro. Stand on the other side of the bus and that, bro. Nah, bro.
I probably slot just that barges in the corridor and that.
Savage, it was
Walking when it's
probably
nice.
Barge, no, let's not
fired
say
him
that.
twice.
Nah, because I heard that Slot was trying to get Chiesa medal off him to give it to Calvin Harris, bro.
Yeah.
So you
Oh,
deserve
you're
it,
taking the mic.
Nah, you man are taking the piss.
Apparently, when kids are trying to hop on the bus, I was like, "What are you doing here, though? You're getting on the other
bro.
bus."
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on the third bus.
All the owners in that. Nah.
With the owners and stuff.
Kids just smiled and Virgil had to tell him, "Just allow it, Slot. Just let him
Yeah,
go
bro.
through." Or barge him on the way up the stairs.
That's mad.
Nah, rude.
Finished though.
Slot holds a grudge, don't he, man? It's probably because Roma beat him twice. And he's like, they're Italian.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, he's got a problem, bro.
Nah, that's mental. All right.
And pasta and that at the canteen. So Stacey
No pasta, no pizza.
on the menu.
Lads, these three could be in the team by the end of the week, if not the start of the week. How we feeling, bro? Looking at the team now, looking at what we currently have, and looking at what we could potentially have by the next week or so.
Yeah,
can't
it's a
lie.
big upgrade.
I can't lie,
It's a
them
big-
pictures of looking at the kit, bro. The kit looks cold, bro.
The kit looks serious.
Cold.
Yeah, I need the merch, bro. Just drop some merch for us at least. Start dropping the
Yeah.
merch.
But that is a retaining the Premiership. That is the kit to be wearing to retain the
with,
Premiership. bro.
with the gold line on the arms as well, you know.
Yeah.
What you saying? Special
Exactly.
Champions League, gold and that, bro.
Oh,
Yeah. Take my
Yes.
money. Take my money.
I'm just gonna throw a whole heap of money up. I need a couple kits. I need a couple. The whole kit as well. Socks, shorts, shin pads, armband, everything.
Are you gonna
On
do-
it all.
are you gonna
I see you at the
take
next
one
parade in their full kit, bro.
Yeah,
kit,
bro.
man.
I'm Captain Armband as well, bro. On it all.
You
On it
saying
all.
turn up in boots as well?
Boots, bro. Them silly little shin pads about inch big. I want all of that. Pause. All of that. I'm all down for that.
That was my so deep. I ain't gonna lie. Big pause for that one.
Yeah, I had to pause that, bro. It sounded nuts. But yeah, man.
That did sound nuts. Big up to G, bro. What are you saying, bro?
I'm good, man. What are you man telling me though?
We're signing the player. You said you like Ekitike, right?
I did not say that.
G don't shop in them, brother. He's like telling G, "Oh yeah, you like that near white Audi." He's like, "What are you talking about? I'm only in Waitrose, bro. I ain't looking at."
Bro, you know Waitrose got
gee.
that top quality, you know? Crazy. I'll be shopping at Audi and that. That's mad. Nah, I'm
G,
joking.
Hey,
people are saying he's a baller and stuff. I like what I've seen, G. I ain't gonna lie. I like what I see.
No, listen, no. I was listening to you lot when I was on the way back, and bro, he's calm, man. Honestly, he's calm. He's calm.
Oh, G, man, you got energy, man. I don't like energy, man. It stinks, man. Come on, man.
Hey,
You got good energy here.
What do you want me to do? You didn't say
Be
Haaland.
happy, bro. Be happy.
Oh, we signed him.
No, but still, we
Okay.
linked once.
Okay.
We're doing stuff, bro.
Gee, you're not
No, I
understanding.
didn't say that's
Right
bad,
now,
though.
Dean's got birds chirping and stuff. It's Zen moment in his, in his location.
No, but
That's
I didn't say
Thank
it's
you,
bad.
bro.
No, but I didn't say it was bad though. I didn't say, yo, this is a dead strike. It's not like you said the lap. That's a whole different ball game, bro. You said Ekitike. That's calm. Like that's suit. As in, I'm not. Let's put it this way. He's not the one I'll be stressing about. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh my days, you signed him. That's dead. No, I would never do. Not for him. He's all right. He's all right.
We did the comparison with Delap, by the way, and Delap wasn't too bad.
Look, listen, and just leave that one. Just leave that one. Leave that one. Man, I don't even care if his conversion rate was 10 times better than Ekitike's. Like I don't want that. I don't want that.
Okay, fair enough. Who said? Was it you, man? Said earlier, bro? We didn't watch football with our ears last year.
Yeah, with your ears, but don't watch football with your ears, bro.
No, savage. Don't watch football with your ears. It's crazy. It's hilarious.
Nah, respect my G, man. You know what I mean? They'll happen that.
Yeah.
You get to that. This guy, Man U or Everton, so he's dead to me, bro. Dead. You go Man United, Everton, you're dead. You're dead. It's that. I'm on that. Yeah, he's dead. That's it.
But now Ekitike would be an interesting one though. I listened to what Jerry was saying about the whole chances and obviously him playing with Marmoush and that. He'll be calm, man. I think he'll be calm. I think you guys listen. None of you guys want Salah to be the main guy like that anyway. So we need someone else to come in and score the goals. So let this guy come in and score the goals.
I think profile-wise, G will like pause, but love this player, bro.
I think so.
G was gonna watch the GTV compilation coming. What I said, you're gonna make.
I know it's already loaded as well, bro. I already know it's going to.
The video loaded already. G's already got the video loaded.
It's a TK video. I know you did one already.
Yeah, I've done one already. Like, I know,
but you're doing an updated version.
He's smiling. Do you know why? Because if he came in, if G didn't like it, he'd be like, why are we being linked with this? He would have just said it bluntly. He's just gone.
Big up, K-MACK.
No, okay.
Say that, guys. Say that, man.
Big up, K-MACK. Like if we sign Ekitike, I'll be like, yeah, that's a calm signing to me. You know what I mean? Like, remember when I'm listening to you lot, Enz was asking you, man, yo, who should I put in the comparison thing? Man was struggling to find names. Like there was no names that anyone threw up. I think you had Sesko, Gyökeres, I want to say you had on the thing, and I can't remember who the Ekitike. Sorry. And obviously you added the lap obviously later on. When I heard you man struggling to find names, I said, bro, that's
because of what's available, isn't it? That's what it is.
No, but that's the point. That's what I'm saying is that like what's even available isn't even like that's like we threw up. Let's put this guy in. We've been linked with this guy. Linked with that, bro. We were struggling to get names, and are we even linked to even 3 of them? Let alone even one of them, kind of thing. So, bro, if you get Ekitike, I think young striker looks like you know what I mean. He's ready to do his thing. And I mean,
my bad, people. I was just watching a compilation of that Anfield rap slapped on Twitter. He's maybe go, "Eesh, you ready?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm liking it.
He said he's ready, bro. You're ready.
He's ready. Just sign him up. Give him that number 9.
I've said it. Just sign him.
Sign him.
Questions.
I'm mucking about. Is it just statement, innit? Just statement.
Well, don't you guys like Gyökeres? Like you didn't like him at all?
No, that was the point.
We're not getting him.
That's what I said. That was the whole argument when I came on. I was like, okay, if Gyökeres, he's available, so.
But he is available though, yeah.
No, that's my point. But it wasn't really.
Sorry.
It's not that none of us don't want Gyökeres. It's more the fact that clearly it doesn't seem like Liverpool want him because he's available.
We're not getting him.
With me with Gyökeres, I'm just a bit worried, innit? I've got a feeling he's spacing behind and he comes and all of a sudden it's like you don't score in 6 games. All of a sudden you're like, rah, what's going on here? And he's obviously I don't watch him like that. Maybe I'm wrong, but he doesn't seem like the striker. Like Ekitike, I've just seen. It's not even about the goals. It's very Isak. I'm on the left. I've dubs man up, done a flip flap, went past man, released someone. Gyökeres
fake. Yes.
Gyökeres is more so he's the end product guy. If you don't score the goals, look at Ed smiling. No, I'll
I just want footballers, man. I want ballers in this team, bro.
So what do you prefer then? Do you not want a guy who can put the ball in the net?
No, I do. My worry is
Ekitike. That's who we prefer.
Yeah, I like Ekitike, but I'm saying my worry is that if you get Gyökeres and he can't, and for whatever reason, it's like the goals aren't coming at the same rate. It's at Lisbon. You're now looking and thinking, what else are you doing? Like, is his hold up play that great? I haven't seen it be that good. It's always in behind goals, like spacing behind, and he's bullied, and that's my worry more so. Whereas just now, the first thing I saw of Ekitike, ball's been punched into him like from the side in the box. He set it to Marmoush first time, like just set it back.
But you see, okay, I'll play devil's advocate then. So then,
gee, man.
Mute him. No. Do you know why I'm doing that? Yeah, because what's going to happen in a year's time is 1, 2, 3, 4 of you on here. Maybe not Savage so much, because Savage usually gives people a bit of time. Yeah, so I'll say the 3 of you on here. What you're going to be doing now is cussing. You're going to be giving Enzo's going to be doing 4 because he didn't score, he didn't pass.
You're cursing already. You haven't even started yet, bro.
No, but I know because I know where these man's heads are going to be at when that time.
How do you know he's gonna flop?
No, I didn't say he's gonna flop. I said when that time. Let me use the word.
Yeah, put the word if because you said when.
If that time comes, but that's like me saying Gyökeres. That's the point. Is that why can't Gyökeres come in and be 30 goals?
Your energy is horrible, bro. We're talking about Ekitike, you're talking about everyone else.
What I'm saying is, of course, if a Gyökeres comes in, if Gyökeres comes in and just scores goals, like Haaland-esque or whatever, no one's complaining in it. Everyone's gasping and everyone's loving it. What I'm saying is when I'm looking at Ekitike, right, he looks like he's got more layers. You know, when people talk about Haaland and Isak, and they're like, Isak's got more to his game. Like, Isak's not just about the goals. That's how from what I'm seeing. Again, I don't watch him, but he looks to have more to his game than a Gyökeres. Gyökeres, for me, the goals have always just been in behind, pace man scores. But I haven't seen him like link up mad well. But maybe I'm wrong. Again, I'm not lying. I don't watch the Portuguese league at all. For me, Gyökeres, I watched him more in the Championship, and in the Championship, you had one good season. Before that, he was crap. Do you know what I mean? So it's like it's just the worry for me. But I've tagged all you man in that video, innit? On Twitter, so when you man have time, have a look at this video. But it looks nice. It looks nice. But again,
all right, man. We'll definitely. Matt sent big up to Matt. I've got a stream with him tomorrow as well, and he sent me a video of Ekitike as well. So he said I need to watch that. So I'll send it to you guys as well. You guys can watch it as well. But
I'm sold.
All I'm saying is I'm on Liverpool just getting one of them, bro. I'm not rubbing out one of them for the other one, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It sounds like we kind of rub.
I think they're both classed in their own way, and I think it depends how Liverpool play. But for me, I said this on the stream the other day when I saw all the available attackers, and I knew that Man U and Arsenal and all these people are going to try to get one of them. Like, Liverpool can't be the team that don't get any of these players, bro.
Yeah,
it's going to screw them other teams, bro. So Gyökeres looks like he's probably going to end up at Arsenal, but
yeah,
and he probably helped them. They've got like a lot of bigger players there, innit? I'm the same, bro. It's one of those. Get one of them, bro.
All right, lads. You guys got any streams coming up today? Dean, Sav?
No.
Got my stream already, man.
All right, man. I've added everyone's channels in the description, guys. So please go and subscribe to the Mandem as well. Would appreciate if you do so. Might be back later, man. Let's see, man, because Ping Pong obviously flew into the country yesterday. Maybe today's the day, bro. Maybe we get that today. So I'll be looking out for some news. If anything happens, I will go live again.
I think it's conference final today.
I think so, yeah. Should be Chelsea Betis, isn't it?
Oh, is that today?
Yeah.
Either
I thought it was tomorrow. That's today, yeah?
Double check. But yeah, tomorrow 12:30, me and Matt will be live on here chopping it up. So he'll break down as well because he's been a big advocate for Ekitike as well for a while. To be fair,
Enz, have you seen that video with what? I haven't watched the full thing, but it's of Thierry Henry talking about.
I have not. I've put that in my thing. I wanted to go
over that.
Yeah, I want to watch it.
I haven't seen the full video, but
I finished watching the whole
thing already this morning.
Yeah, same. I watched the whole thing just before. I finished it just before I jumped on here. Before I went on my stream.
That clip is
I'm gonna watch it now.
Funniest clip.
Yeah, I need to go and watch that because
I know you always talk sense, bro. It's good hearing from ballers, bro.
Bro, man said what the team is building. He said, "Boy, that building is tall." Then I said, "What? That is wild." That is crazy.
Shit. But yeah, listen, if you guys change your mind and if you got any videos later, guys, if you've gone and subscribed to the man, then obviously have your notifications switched on. Big up to each and every one of you guys, man. We're on 2, 4, 5 likes. Can we get the extra 5 just to round it up so my brain, you know what I mean?
It works properly on our head. I'm the same.
Yeah, I like it to be, you know what I mean, round, even though it's still a round number, but can we get to 250? Just on a nice one. But yeah, at the TK, man, the next one on the list, do we sign him? Do we not? Let's see, bro. Maybe we get here, we go soon as well. That means that could be 200 million pound player, or I say euro players that we've signed this summer, bro. That is mental. And I don't think we're ending here, bro. I really believe that there could be a midfielder and a centre back being added to this team as well. And if we do that with what we currently have, and then with an offloading of a few of the players that we don't really rate like that, I think Liverpool will be in a healthy position. Like Savage said earlier, man, we need to, be better in the Champions League as well. In terms of we get better squad, then when we do make these changes, none of us are frowning, none of us are grumbling in terms of that's not, you know what I mean? It'll be raw, okay, rotated here and rotated there, and we still have a very, very, very good team. So let's see what happens, though, man. But big up to each and every one of you guys. Love for the super chats as well. Big up to my mods and the members. But yeah, catch you guys in a bit, man. Peace out.
Peace.